Alright everybody, hopefully we can get through at least making one of the trays finished up here. One thing I forgot to do last video, which I've already hadn't fixed, was I forgot, you see on the back here, I originally had some other lines drawn up. I forgot to take off that 1 inch to the edge. So I just took the 1 inch off, re-measured, and I've actually also got a square to help me out too, because if you're challenged like I am for drawing straight lines, that's the tool to use. So we'll get back to the thick foam in a minute here. I already go ahead and started to trim what's going to be the bottom of each tray, and you might want to shop around and try to find some different sheets of this, because I'm going to end up wasting quite a bit, which I hate to do, but even what I'm going to end up doing, I'll use it for something else later on, I'm sure. But basically I've got 13 inches from here to here and then only 7 across, and there's no other way to do it because these are only 12 across this way, 18 this way. So there's other various sizes of the thicker foam as well as the foam sheets here, so just shop around, check out your local hobby shop. You want I'd say probably no thinner than 2 mil on this. These are 3 mil. And then with this, you got various shapes, sizes, colors, all kinds of stuff with this. I was talking to one of the other guys last night, and I felt a little weird because I'm basically walking around the hobby shop and I'm just going around squeezing all the foam. Just trying to get a idea of, is it going to support the weight of other figures, trays above it, and everything else. But just go down, check out what you got down there. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and try to start cutting some of this stuff up and see if we can't get to cutting the other 3 holes out of this one tonight, as well as getting the bottom cut out, kind of pieced over it, and then get my PVA glue, which I had to go buy more of that as well. I didn't realize the bottle that I had bought was already clogged at the top. So I'm going to use it anyways. I'll just unscrew the top for base and material and everything else. But I went ahead and bought another bottle tonight so I can actually just squeeze the glue out onto the foams and get them attached. And then once we get to that point, I'll have to cut the video short and let that set up, and then I'll do a finish up video just to show the end result, and hopefully put a couple of the figures, in this case it's going to be the rhinos, into it and kind of go from there. So there's the first cut. Then I'll go ahead and get my square back out, finish drawing my 13-inch line. And make the second cut. So ultimately, that'll be the base. I actually go on this side, but you get the general idea here. And there might be a little overhang again, trying to cut this freehand. Might not come out perfectly square, but hey, the money I'm saving out of this, I'm fine with it. So now to this part. Let's see how straight I can try to cut these. And with this, you actually end up wanting to cut it all the way through, because it's going to be the other sheet foam that's going to be our bottom that our figures will actually sit on. And I'll tell you right now, the bottom of this probably gonna look pretty ugly. But once we glue on the other part, not even gonna see it anyways. As always with these razors, you know, whether it's one of these or an X-Acto or something else, just make sure you guys are careful with it. This is definitely not something I would advise any kind of impaired trying to do. When I say impaired, you guys can fill in the blanks, whatever it may be. Alright, hole number one. Pretty snug fit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause this and I'll cut out the other two and then I'll start recording again before I actually glue this onto the other side.